Well, I'm Nick English, and I'm going to Mexico to make some leather. I am here in León, Guanajuato, Mexico with Mariana. Mariana is the daughter of the owner of Lefarc. What are we doing here today? We are going to make some leather.
Yeah, so we have goat skin, it's veg tan, and we're gonna do a bluish finishing for Nick, because he wants new boots.
I've been assured this is the finest goat skin in the entire world. It got tanned in India, then it got retanned here with like lanolin and some other stuff to make it softer and easier to work with. Because vegetable tan leather, although it is very durable and very natural, it tends to make a pretty like tough sort of leather. Then we're going to be dyeing it blue. I had an Instagram poll as to what color you guys wanted the boots to be. Blue wound up winning out in the end. And the trick here is to make it darker than the average pair of jeans. So we're going to dye it about the same color as a pair of jeans, but then at the end when we add the oils and waxes, it's going to get darker through that process, and it's going to get a bit of a pull-up effect as well. So it's rare to get veg tan leather, it's rare to get goat skin, and it's rare to get pull-up veg tan leather. So we're going to have something pretty interesting here by the end of the day. So a lot of the darkness that we're getting in this particular dye comes from aniline. I added 5 grams of aniline to this before we got to dyeing because that helps make it the darkest shade of blue that I was really after, so that it wouldn't be like a light blue like this goat skin over here, which is like an example. But we're gonna keep on going with this, and then we're just gonna keep on dyeing and covering up all the lighter bits until it's nice and uniform and ready to be boots. All right, so we've done a pretty good job. We've put about like 4 or 5 coats on this goat skin here. The color's looking pretty good, but to make it a bit more even, we're gonna have to add some alcohol to the dye, because the alcohol is going to make it dry a bit more quickly, and it's gonna add a bit more volume to it when we put it through the spray gun to even out the color. So 300 grams. All right, Mariana, we have finished dyeing the leather. What's the next step?
So next we're gonna add mineral oil, which would be this. Our mineral oil comes from olive oil, corn, and cardamom.
Okay, and what does it do? What does adding mineral oil do to the leather?
Well, veg tanning is very dry, so we're gonna try and moisturize it. It'll also enrich the color and make it a little bit more water resistant.
All right, cool, let's go. All right, time to wax. It's the second last part of the process. And this is a lot more elaborate a process than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like when we add the oils and we're just going to rub it with a sponge.
No.
But there's actually a giant wax machine here.
So wax needs to be, or this wax needs to be really hot. So that's why we can't do it by hand. So it's gonna go through here, and then we have warmers inside. So it'll be like a heat box, I guess.
So it's largely aesthetic. So it's like, how pretty do we want the leather to be? Let's go through one time and we'll find out.
Do you like this, or do you want to do another round?
It's hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Ow. Let's do it again. Why not? All right, and that is how you make yourself some leather. Okay, it's true that I didn't quite kill the animal myself, but that is how you dye, oil, wax, and tumble some leather. We got some vegetable tan goat skin here, and I'm super pumped for it. Now that I have my own leather, I'm going to be using it to make my own pair of boots in the future. Now after that, not till later this summer, but nonetheless, I'm very excited for what I'm going to be able to make with this leather. Stick around, subscribe, and thanks for watching.